You will get a very special Ghost Armor skin after getting the Platinum Trophy in Ghosts of Tsushima. Also, after finishing the game, you can get one of 2 awesome colors. So in this video, I will tell you how to get the one you're looking for. And there are other ways to get cool variants of the Ghost Armor as well. So in this video, I want to highlight all of them and also tell you how to unlock them, including also how to get the Monochrome Master's Trophy that has you find special die vendors in the world. A like on the video would be super appreciated. And let's go. As I told you in previous armor videos, you can get the regular Ghost Armor, so in the regular black, after the From the Darkness main mission at the end of Act 2. Like, you cannot miss it, and then you will also immediately use it in that mission to sneak around. But there are way more colors for this stealth armor, and 2 of them you unlock directly after the final main mission. The thing is though that you can only get one, and I will tell you more about this a little later in the video. It has to do with the ending, but will of course give proper spoiler warnings before that point. Now I first want to look at the gold color that you can buy at a merchant in Act 2 or Act 3. Merchants in Act 1 will not have it. For just 10 flowers you can rock this golden look. That is quite different from the regular black, of course. I would say that's more yellow than gold in some instances. But yeah, still pretty cool. You would think that enemies spot you now way more easily than in the regular black. But that is obviously not the case, like the skin color does not impact that at all. If the regular black is not black enough for you, they can also buy a full black dye for the Ghost Armor at the secret black dye shop that you find over here on the map in the region of Act 2. So at one point when exploring, you will just see the pop-up, but not find the vendor. Well, he is on the other side of the mountain in his own little cave. And if you fast travel to the location, you will just like spawn in front of him, can then go inside and talk to the vendor. Here for 10 flowers you can buy the Shadow of Justice color that makes everything super black. Like here you see the comparison. The regular armor got like some lighter touches here and there on the body and legs. Well, that is not the case anymore if we switch to the Shadow of Justice. And what's overall super interesting about the Ghost Armor, and someone pointed this out during my recent stream on Twitch, my channel is also JorRaptor, is that you have this large blade on your back that, for as far as I know, you do not use. Like, we still got our katana and the tento, but with this armor set you also out of nowhere get this extra sword on your back that we don't see with other armor sets. Of course, it makes it look very cool, but you have to wonder why this is. Maybe they had the plan to give Jin an extra weapon, but then removed it, but still put it on the armor. Or maybe it has to do with some Japanese traditions. Of course, your theories are more than welcome in the comments down below. The first version, without any upgrades, has the sword as well, and you really get it the moment you get the outfit in the main story. So, very curious and interesting indeed. After you get the Platinum Trophy, you also unlock a special skin for the Ghost Armor called the Ghost Transcendent. That is very unique compared to the others, and I want to thank Professional Grass and also POV500 for sharing footage with me of this armor. And you find a link to the YouTube channel from POV500 in the video description. So again, you need to get all the trophies in the game to get this one, and it drastically changes your look. I also like it with the first version of this armor, and actually like the second one as well, then without the scarf. Very, very cool. And you also have this color then for the ghost headband. And there's an awesome red variant of the mask that is a little darker than the other red mask you can get. And I will tell you how in a second. Interesting is that there's, by the way, no extra black version of the mask after buying the Shadow of Justice at the vendor. So then you will just have to rock the regular black version. I always like it when games give you a special reward for getting the Platinum Trophy, not something that happens very often. The downside of that is though that you then have this very cool skin, but nothing left to do in the game. And that's sadly really the case in Ghosts of Tsushima. After liberating the whole island, there will just not be a lot of enemies left, only random patrols that you can do. would have loved a feature that lets you repopulate the camps or something, so you can at least properly sneak around in the new skin that you earned for the Ghost Armor. But the same can be said for some of the charms and powerful upgrades that you get really near the end of the game, when there are almost no more enemies to kill. So I really hope they add a New Game Plus mode or more content so we can use the powerful items that we get when there right now are almost no more enemies in the world. But after you completed the main story, there's still a ton to do in this game, and then you have either the white or the red Ghost Armor. And my favorite color is red, so I prefer the full red Ghost Armor. Bit of orange here and there, and I like to combine it with the Bishaman's Fortune sword kit. Then you are a true red ghost. And you find that sword kit, by the way, over here on the map in the Act 2 region, so totally grab it if you like it. But there's another unique Ghost Armor variant, the white armor, that is really like no other option, because with the Transcendence, you of course already have some red touches. And I think the black and white looks really cool. White robe on the chest, and you see that combination on the mask actually a little bit as well, and the headband has the white and black too. I really dig this look. But yeah, the thing is that you can only get the red one or the white one in one playthrough. There is a white dye vendor in the game, just like a black dye vendor, and you find this one over here on the map in the Act 1 region. It's on top of the mountain, and while it does sell a lot of white color variants for the other armor sets, it doesn't sell you the white Ghost Armor variant if you got the red one. And by the way, to unlock that monochrome monsters trophy, you need to buy one white and one black dye option at both vendors. So that's pretty easy now that you know their location. And the white vendor actually has some flowers, so that already helps you get the flowers you need. And by the way, totally do the bamboo strike close by the white dye vendor as well for that extra resolve. So now I want to tell you how to get the red Ghost Armor or the white Ghost Armor, but it has to do with the ending of the game. So I will of course not show any spoilers without doing proper warnings, but the thing is, if you do not know what to do, then it's already too late. What you can do though is save after the Eternal Blue Sky main mission in Act 3. And then go back to that save if you did not like the ghost skin that you got. But what I will do now is give you 2 layers of spoiler warnings. So the first one will not show anything about the ending. I will just explain how you can get the red or the white armor without any context. And then after that, with another spoiler warning, I will show you the ending as well, so you get a better understanding. Okay, now, spoiler warning number 1. Again, I will not show any footage of the ending and just do a vague explanation, but then you at least know how to get the skin that you want. Of course, if you do not want to know anything about the ending, then totally come back later. Would be awesome if you could leave a like on the video as well before you left, and totally subscribe for way more Ghost of Tsushima content. There's already a ton on the channel as well for if you haven't watched it yet. Okay, now small spoiler mode. Okay, you still here? So, with the ending, you have a choice to either spare or kill someone, and I won't say who it is. And if you then choose to spare that person, then you get the red version of the Ghost Armor, but if you choose to kill that person, then you get the white version. So it's pretty simple, you will totally know when the choice appears, but let's now go into the full spoiler mode where I will actually show you the choice. So totally leave if you do not want to see this yet. So here you see the choice in action. It's actually really obvious after a duel with Lord Shimura. It's really Infamous style actually. We had these types of choices in those games too. Well, they saved one for the ending. So again, if you choose to spare his life, then you get the red version of the Ghost Armor. And if you choose to kill him, then you get the white one. So really curious what also the impact of this choice has on the future of the franchise, because one must be the true ending, and that is actually the one where you do not kill him, where you spare him. So I want to go more in depth on that in a future video, so totally subscribe for way more on Ghost of Tsushima if you haven't already. A like on the video would be super appreciated. And if you found some cool things in the game, then totally reach out via the input at JorRaptor.com email address, or let me know in the comments under this video. Once again, thanks to Professional Grass and PAV500 for letting me use their footage of the awesome ghost skin. Again, a link to PAV500's channel is in the video description. Don't check out my previous video on the best armor sets in the game and where you can find them. And for now though, I will speak to you next time and goodbye.